through. Took the best part of 3 Chelsea players to stop him. Again, the positioning of the referee was excellent, as is the work here of Hazard. Costa turns Alderweireld. Hazard! He has done it!
Fills himself, gets too tight, but Hazard continues his run. Costa somehow manages to find him, and what a finish that is.
Hey guys, welcome to Learn Game Podcast with Bola,
Abiru,
and again.
We hope you guys stay tuned and keep listening to us every week.
The game shall be learned,
either willingly or by force.
Jeez.
Yo guys, what's good? We're back again.
Yo.
Another episode. Ha. What's that voice I hear?
Yo.
Who's that I'm hearing? That does sound like Abiru.
It's the return. We are back.
But obviously, as Abiru has come, again has gone. So yeah, again couldn't make this episode. I mean, of course, there's only one person that is always here, apart from the episode they did behind my back.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't really count. It doesn't really count.
I won't speak about that episode. I've actually not spoken about it on the pod, so let me actually talk about it now. The NFL episode there. Yeah. So again put in group chat that Abiru, he was like, "Oh, Abiru, are you down to do like an episode on the NFL? This is it, that, something." Abiru was down like, "Oh yeah, he's down," and that's it. That was all that happened at the group chat. Maybe a few days later, Abiru just dropped link for NFL episode. I was like, wait, I don't understand. So you guys went, you recorded it. I had no idea. And that's like, wow, it's okay. It's again that was again, because I said I've been in every episode. Again, needed to do something without me in it.
Exactly. Like I didn't even I thought it was his mention. I thought it was like down the line, maybe next season or maybe later on in playoffs. Next day, I just saw I'll be right down to record today. I said, wow, okay, and that ended up happening. But it doesn't count, man. Bola has been the most consistent. Even with that one, Bola has still been the most consistent. But I am back. If you missed me, I am here and I will be here for a long time. All right.
We love it. How have you been? No, you have a lot to explain to us. You have a lot to explain to us. So let me allow you offload. What's been going on with you?
Well, so I traveled for school I don't know if I should reveal where I am, but if you know, you know. But I ended up traveling for school. So I've been spending all this while that I haven't been on the podcast, I've been spending that time getting ready, clearing my head, preparing. Because last year, especially towards the end, was very stressful. A lot of my life when we're recording towards the end of the year was like school and work. So I just wanted some free time to sort of just gather myself and come back. And yeah, I think I've been able to do that. And then preparing for school, trying to get a visa, trying to organize my flights, taking all the COVID tests. Even now, I get tested twice a week.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro, my nose is finished.
Guy, that shit is so terrible. Oh my god. Guy, I've cried I've done 3 tests. I've cried every single time.
Yeah. Like I was starting to think it was just me that tears will be coming out of my eyes.
Bro, tears, I can't hold it to. And it must come out. Hard guy. Z, always. Nah.
So I've been doing that twice a week. So basically that's what I've been up to. Catching up with sports as well and just chilling. And now that I've handled everything, I've settled down well, I decided that it's time to come back. But yeah, that's just a quick summary of where I've been. How have you been?
I've been nice. I mean, we recorded last week, so nothing has really happened to me between that time, to be very honest. Like, hardly anything has happened. I've gone to work. Yeah. That's it.
Like you're full-time now?
Huh?
You're going full-time every day now? Or?
Yeah, I'm going full-time every day. I've been going full-time for like 2 weeks now. Since I started going in, I've been going full-time. So, yeah. Well, yeah, apart from that, Nothing, to be honest. That's it. That's literally it. My life is. I feel like I'm taking Abiru's mantle now. My life is just. My life is just turning on its own. It's just there now. So yeah. But I mean, we love it. Me, I'm not a hustle and bustle guy. I like that slow life as well. So go bad. Bad at all.
I hear you. Also, shameless plug, but people that know me know that I have a clothing line with a bunch of my other guys.
Cheers.
So that's something I've been working on, that's something I've been doing while I've been away as well. We recently dropped a collection based on sports and fitness. It's called Waves of Afro. That's the name of the brand. The collection is the FS collection, fitness and sports collection. So, if you're listening and you're looking for new gym gear, new sportswear, or you're just trying to feel sporty for the day, check us out. Okay, let's move on.
And also, what happened to my video? People, I'm in the advert.
Yeah.
I'm in the advert
again as well. So we're still compiling order.
Wow, you didn't tell me your girl was there. If your girl was there, I knew that I wouldn't have done it. I thought you picked me specially. Wow.
Oh my guys. We're compiling and I'll put it out soon whenever our video guy is ready.
First. Now you guys should check it out. It's mad, to be honest. I think I've gotten from every kidney that you guys have done. Yeah. I think I'm definitely going to get sports as well. So
that's been a big customer for us. So yeah.
But yeah, no, definitely I'm going to get mine. But nice one. You guys should check it out. You guys should buy. All you guys are into sports. And the way you were saying it, anybody that listens to this podcast and doesn't know about Waves of Afro, then I don't know what you've been listening to be very honest.
I don't know.
But yeah, first. Should we move on? Or wait, no. Actually, I think before we move on, I want to just hear about, because I think it's something we missed last week. We didn't really talk about like the emergence of Clubhouse. Do you have Clubhouse?
So I know about it, but I just joined 2 days ago. I don't really know that much about it. I'm sorry, I haven't been keeping in contact. I've been in the wilderness. Please educate us.
So basically, Clubhouse is just this app for audio calls. I think that's the best way to summarize it. App for audio calls. Because I don't really know any other way I can say it. People have turned it to to be fair, I think it's just what you want. Because I've been hearing guys saying, this, people have turned it to a dating site, this and that, something. And in my mind, I'm like, come on, people that want to be in that dating site or people that want to do that, let them do that. Yeah. If you want to speak about serious stuff as well, create a room, because you can create a room as well. So yeah, you can create your own room. So if you create your room, it can be on ball.
It's not open.
What did you say?
It's not an open thing.
Yeah, so I think you can make a locked room as well, or you can do an open room. Okay. So basically, you can create a room and talk about ball, create a room and talk about music. Yeah. There's the dating P. There are a lot of people that actually I wasn't on one, but I was listening. I was seeing it on Twitter, on the TL. Yeah. Was it on, what day was this? This was Thursday. Our married couple that came to air their marriage on Clubhouse.
Wait.
And from what I was seeing, it was madness. They were literally saying, I wasn't in the room, sir, so I can't explain. Yeah, that's the thing. When I'm always like, why? Because there are also rooms that I've entered to just go and hear how it is. And guys are shooting their shots. They'll call you out. They'll say, who do you like? Who do you want to shoot your shot? And you guys can talk. To be fair, oh my God, there was a picture that came out of some guy and he found a babe. I think she's his babe on Clubhouse. And apart, the guy looks like me.
Yo, yes, so, I saw that and you were like, that's not you. Yeah, I saw that.
I had to do a PSA because, bro, maybe 10 different people sent me a DM that, but I didn't know you were in a relationship now.
Mad.
I was like, please, you guys shouldn't spoil my market. I beg. Is I now went to do a PSA. All my guys were clowning me. But in my mind, I was like, but when the Clubhouse even, because Clubhouse just got popular maybe like in December.
Yeah.
And I'm looking like, those guys, the guy and the babe, they move fast too.
Yeah.
Because already the guy, I think the caption was gift from Clubhouse or something like that. So guys are moving swift, man.
Yeah.
Guys are actually moving swift. But the game is the game.
Yeah.
Guys like, and to be fair, I won't say I like it because I feel like I'm very I don't even know what to say. Maybe I'm not really a call person.
Yeah.
So like for me to be on the app to keep listening and everything for so long is just kind of jarring for me. So I've been in maybe like 2 rooms more than 10 minutes. Every other one I went out small, then I'll just leave because I'm just like, I can't do this again.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's an app for me, to be honest. But we'll see. Maybe learn the game. We'll give you guys a Clubhouse room one day.
Yeah. I feel like I'm the same way. Like I don't see how I haven't gone through it or haven't really gone through the rooms and seen what they're saying and things like that. But I don't see how I would enjoy it. Like like if you enjoy it, fine. I'm not saying anything against you. Do your thing, but like I can't be. First of all, I don't think I'll ever speak unless it's like one of my close friends or something like that. And 2, like I did IG, I did Twitter, I did everything. It's okay. It's okay. You understand?
So if I feel like I can, like, personally, I don't enjoy it, but I can see why people enjoy it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
like, I'm not going to say I can't see why people enjoy this and that. I can actually see why people enjoy it. So first, I'll give them that.
It'll take a lot of energy and time to be.
Yeah, that's the thing. And like when I'm free, I like to watch like series. Like I'm watching The Office right now. So if I'm listening to Clubhouse, I'm not going to be able to watch The Office. And for me, like I know I prefer to watch The Office and listen to rooms in Clubhouse and stuff like that.
Exactly.
And then I listen to podcasts as well, and I prefer to listen to my pods than rooms on Clubhouse. So it has a lot of competition for my time. So it's not really for me. But fair enough. Like I think it's the biggest thing right now, to be honest, because everybody is getting on it. Like it will be rare now for you to ask anyone like our age, and they'll say then, like people can say they just joined or anything, but obviously I feel like almost everyone has joined or they've heard of it.
Fair enough.
Clubhouse guys, you guys should keep moving on. As I've said, maybe you get an LTG room, a learn the game room, maybe you get a crowd control room, maybe you get a Waves of AFRO room.
Yes.
You never know. We'll keep you guys updated.
I think that's the only way. Maybe you, but at least me, that's the only way I'll get invested in it. Is if like it's.
Oh yeah, definitely same. It's only if it's my P, then yeah. If it's not my P, bruh, I highly doubt I can, to be very honest.
Okay.
And if people can ping you into rooms, so there's something you can do. People can like invite you into a room, and as you guys are listening, you guys can like speak, like be chatting about it as well, maybe on like WhatsApp or iMessage or stuff like that. So there's that, and the app is very do other things friendly. I think that's one thing I really like about it. Like when you're listening to a room, you don't have to stay there. You can leave the app, do whatever I want. Be on Twitter, be on Instagram, be on Snapchat, and it won't go off.
Okay.
So that's one thing that they've done that is really cool about the app. I think that's the best thing about the app, to be very honest. So mostly now when guys are listening to it, you see Twitter commentary because nobody is actually staying there. Guys are actually on Twitter to read the comments and to put their own comments as well.
Yeah, that's whoever developed it, that makes a lot of sense because if people just had to stay and sit down and then leave, go to Twitter, type, leave, come back, it would just be long, you know.
Yeah, it'll actually be very long.
Yeah.
Well, first makes sense. Anyhow, let's move on. Let's move on to ball. Yeah. First thing, Prem. I feel like obviously if we're talking about Prem, the two teams we have to talk about are United on blistering form and Liverpool on only God knows what.
Only God knows what.
But Liverpool are 4th now. We lost to Burnley at 68 games unbeaten at Anfield.
Yeah.
I watched that game from like the 60th minute or 65th minute or something like that. And the thing is, we're not even bad. That's the thing. It's not like we're playing badly. We're just not scoring.
I think a lot of it has to do with being unlucky. Like, look at Origi's stuff.
I think it's also confidence.
Yeah, you can say
I
that.
think it's a confidence thing as well, to be very honest. Because I feel like guys aren't really they're not taking guys on. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. Like normal things they would do.
Yeah.
They're now overthinking it, or they're kind of saying, let me not do this. Let me try and make it simple. So most times we're just passing in front of most teams because guys are scared of taking risks and everything. So,
why do you think that is?
Huh?
Why do you think that started happening?
I think that just happens each game that goes. But I feel the first thing that happened was we're tired. So fatigue is the first thing I think that happened. So obviously there's fatigue. Then what else will I say? So obviously as the fatigue came, I feel like we didn't play well, and with each game, guys are just like, let me just do the simple thing. Let me just do this. Let this just be simple. Let this just be simple. So as that happened as well. So I think it's just like a domino effect.
Yeah.
It's like a big domino effect.
You guys also had injuries as well, a lot of injuries. And then, I mean, your players are back now. So I think that's still kind of getting back into the flow somewhat, But that Burnley game, like I watched a good amount of it and I was like, this is just, the penalty was, I mean, it was, you can argue, you can see why it was a foul, but Burnley didn't do anything in that game. They just got that penalty. Yeah. Origi missed Firmino kept missing and not hitting his shots on target. So I don't think Liverpool are actually as bad as a lot of people are saying they are. I think, like you said, there's a confidence issue and it's just bad luck. Like teams have these spells that things just go against them and
to be fair, we've not had this spelling. Like it's first time in like 2-3 years.
Exactly.
So I mean, it was bound to happen. So fair enough. Like for me, it's not really a thing of I'm even pissed off or caring about the situation. Just based off of, from my own point of view, I feel like this same group of players have actually kind of tried and everything. So I can see why they would be tired. Like Hotta was brought on to allow the front three rests.
Exactly.
And that was working for us at the beginning of the season. Obviously, as he now got injured, we've had to play them game in, game out. So that has been like really difficult. And those guys haven't had a chance to rest. That's why we obviously brought Origi. But Origi is not the same quality. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Origi is in the same quality. Then again, as CB is not being available, obviously there's some diagonal passes that Van Dijk would make that we can't make again. Then our high line was based off of Van Dijk and Gomez's speed as well, that type of thing. So obviously, as Van Dijk and Gomez are out there, Fabinho now has to go back to CB. So he can't play the DM that he's meant to, and obviously that's detrimental to our midfield. Yeah. Then when Henderson to now play CB again, that's Fabinho and Hendo, two of our starting midfielders gone. So again, detrimental to our midfield. So yeah, domino effects.
You guys are going to get a CB this window or no?
Nah, we're not. It's vibes, man. Whatever happens this season happens. It's vibes. That's the truth of the matter. This season is just based off of vibes right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But United are enjoying themselves. United and City. I think those are two things. I would have said Arsenal, but you guys was it your last game that you guys drew?
Yeah, it's very.
Then I think Southampton now knocked you guys out of FA Cup. So that's whole period is kind of.
We drew Palace, then we beat Newcastle. So I mean.
Oh yeah, true. So I mean, you guys are coming up the table, sir. Because right now you're 2 points behind Chelsea.
Yeah.
I mean, even though Chelsea are 9th, but
I also want
2 points behind Chelsea.
Speaking of Chelsea, I think I need to apologize for my prediction, man.
Oh my god. Terrible prediction.
No,
that's the worst take on this pod.
It makes sense. But Lampard is trash and the players are doing nonsense. So, but on paper,
shout out to Timo Werner.
should be a competition on paper, but like Havertz, nothing. Werner, nothing. The keeper that was balling, nothing. The defense, nothing. Like I don't know what's going on with that team.
I heard about Mendy. I said they were just buying. To be fair, anything was going to be better than Kepa.
Yeah.
But they're just buying like an average keeper. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like it's not like it's anything spectacular. So they're just buying keeper that'll do the basics.
Exactly.
But he's not spectacular.
I'm also a bit surprised Lampard has lasted this long, but
because he's a club legend.
Yeah.
Any other manager, they would have X'd him quick. No time to waste. No time to waste.
I mean, considering where Arsenal were a month ago, I think they're doing very well. I'm still a bit skeptical up and down about the team, but you know, we'll take the form right now.
First. That makes sense, to be honest. I mean, it's looking like the title race is a Manchester battle.
Who are you picking out of both of them?
I mean, I'll say City just based off of, I don't know how long the way United play would last. Because I feel like Ole always has like these bright spots, and then after a while, it kind of fades off.
Yeah.
If they prove me wrong, that's fair enough. But I think City have like that. The only thing I'll say about City is, man, the striking situation, they need to sort that out.
Yes.
Because Jesus is not good enough, and Kun can't stay fit.
Exactly.
So that's the only reason why I'd say United have a chance.
Yeah.
So apart from that, City. To be fair, United are top with 40 points, played 19. City are second with 38 points, played 18. So if City win the game in hand, City will be top.
Yeah.
And to be honest, most of the group of players they have this experience of winning the league. So that's one thing that United players don't have, so might make it harder. But now United are playing well, to be very honest. Guys are on form. Yeah. They just need a key cog, of course, Bruno. Bruno has to stay fit. As long as Bruno is fit, then I think United will be calm, to be very honest.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
We'll see,
I agree with everything you said. Like I will pick City based on pedigree experience, but they don't have a number 9, or they don't have a good enough number 9. So United can shock us all. What do you think about Leicester?
Yeah, I was literally about to mention Leicester as well. They've been playing well.
He's doing well. Rodgers, he's been doing well.
He is. But the thing is, I think they'll fade away, to be very honest. But I think they'll finish in the top. I think they'll finish in top 5.
Yeah. You think Spurs
will finish in top 5?
And you guys will overtake them?
We'll see. Spurs, just depends on whenever we decide to get our shit together. Spurs, I don't know, because man, this is them at the premium fitness level, everything. Everyone is fit. Yeah. When injuries start happening, which I believe they will because of how this season is, how they cope, especially to one of Kane or Son.
Exactly.
That is where you now see, okay, because even with them, like they still tend to struggle because they're very one-dimensional. Yeah. And they can play against a worse team and they're still going to try and sit back and counter a worse team.
Yeah.
So,
there was a game they did that and they drew. Let me see. There was a recent game. It was against a smaller team, and I was like, "Why is Fulham? Yeah, against Fulham, they scored and they started sitting back." I was like, "What?" I mean, Fulham, I'll give them credit; they're good, but I mean, this Jose style of football, I don't see winning the league anytime soon.
Fairs. So Spurs, we'll see about Spurs, to be very honest. Say about Spurs. I think it's very shaky for them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, probably be interesting. Like I think there's still a few more twists and turns to come. So it will be interesting to see how it ends up. Season has been interesting so far, so it's not disappointing.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think I'll move on to transfers.
Mm-hmm.
January transfers, even though of course the January window is normally quiet.
Yeah.
Because guys don't really want to do any business like that. So players are more expensive in January. But let me see, what transfers do we have? I mean, we have I think the biggest one this window is Ozil to Fenerbahce.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Let me let you speak about that.
I feel like it's for the best. Like I'm actually happy for Ozil that he's going somewhere else and is going to get the opportunity to play. Like this, one of the decisions or the decision around Ozil. This is one of the things that I don't agree with the club as per how they handled it and how they treated him, because we weren't signing. There was a period when Wenger was there, right? We weren't signing anybody. Like we were building the Emirates, moving to the Emirates, trying to manage money and all of those things. And Ozil was the first like world-class player that decided, oh, I'm going to come to Arsenal in a while. Probably since Henry, I don't think Henry was world-class when he came. Like,
yeah, it wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. So for a player that was already established in Real Madrid to say, okay, come, let me go to Arsenal and support them. Like, I remember, like, it was on transfer deadline day that happened, and I remember like all the chaos and everything. And then even when he came, he balled quickest ever to 50 assists in Prem, stuff like that. And then I don't know, this whole thing about then he became a luxury player, and then the things, his beliefs and the things he said about certain things made the club start treating him in a particular way, and I didn't necessarily agree with it. So because of all that, I'm happy he's gotten the move, and I'm happy, like, now the club can move on from, the elephant in the room that was Ozil. We had to start pushing and praising Smith Rowe to cover the fact that we already have the creative guy on the bench that nobody was using. You understand?
So he has been trying for you guys.
Yeah. He's been balling. He's been one of our best players, but like nobody was talking about Smith. Like if he wasn't balling, people would still be talking about Ozil and all that stuff. There's a reason we're still trying to get in Odegaard, even if Smith Rowe has been balling, because I think Odegaard, at least at this point, Odegaard should be better. I don't know how he'll adapt to Prem, but it should be better. But yeah, I'm happy for Ozil, man. He's moved on. I wish him the best with him, his family, and balling in Fenerbahce and all that.
I mean, you've already mentioned Odegaard, so might as well go there.
Yeah.
And Ozil replacement I'll actually play. What do you think about that?
I mean, I've seen him on and off on his loan moves, and I've seen a bit of him in Madrid. Like whenever I watched him in Madrid, he never impressed. He only mostly impressed when he was in other teams. Like I think it was in Sociedad, he was in Herenveen in the Dutch league. So those places I've seen him and he's been balling, and also for Norway, like he's combined well with Haaland and all those kind of things. So I am optimistic, and he's going to play. At least this is a creative player that is going to play, So those kind of things are making me optimistic, and see how it goes.
Yes. Socrates has left as well. Terminated his contract.
Thank God for that.
How do you say thank God for that? See life.
I mean, holding has impressed me this season. I can't even lie. Like he's small holding from Bolton is captaining Arsenal. Like, you like never imagine it. But he hasn't been.
Yeah, fairs. So Arsenal are doing quite a bit. I feel like you guys are restructuring your team well. So Matt Ryan as well.
Yeah, he's a
Arsenal.
I don't know.
I
don't know what happened to him in Brighton. Did he just become?
Yeah, he I don't know what happened. He lost his number one shirt.
Yeah.
So it made sense. I'm sure the guy was just like, man, I'd rather sit on the bench at Arsenal than sit on the bench and plus you play Europa League games to a certain level.
Exactly.
So and plus I heard that Ronaldson guy that guy is terrible.
I've heard that. I've heard those ones too. So one thing I want to point out is Saliba. And you know what's funny? I remember you saying, because there was a lot of hype when it was coming in, right?
Yep.
Like, you saying that this guy hasn't played in Prem, he hasn't done anything. And now he's on loan again in France. And me personally, I'm starting to think that what was all this hype about? Like, if he was that good, why didn't he play a single game? Like, why?
I yearned it from the beginning. And the funniest part is, guess the defender that was with him.
Yeah, exactly. Fofana was with him, right?
Fofana was with him.
Fofana is a baller.
That's the funniest thing about it.
Crazy.
But Zulfa Paz was an Emery signing, and Arteta doesn't want him, and this, and that. That's a personal problem, to be honest.
I mean, because if we hadn't bought Gabriel, then that would have been a.
If you guys didn't buy Gabriel Omo,
it would have been an issue.
It would have been very tough gone. It would have been tough. Let me see other transfers. Tomori to AC Milan on loan, and there's an option to buy for, is it 20-something M or 30M?
Yeah, I think
what do you think?
I think they've impressed they'll buy him. He's not getting the game time in Chelsea, and Milan seem to be restructuring around. I mean, aside from Ibra is like 50, but they seem to be restructuring around.
You guys say Ibra is like 50, please.
Younger players, so I think if he plays well, he'll fit in.
Yeah, I think to be a good transfer for him and for Milan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Then William Jose to Wolves. I think that's an underrated signing. I think that's a really good signing for Wolves, because he actually plays like
Jimenez.
He plays like Jimenez.
Yeah.
And he knows where the post is, to be very honest. Like, the guy is actually a goal scorer. So I think Wolves are really good. And Wolves have suffered since Jimenez went. Like, Fabio Silva is still too young.
Yeah.
And Fabio Silva doesn't play anything like the way Jimenez used to play.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell the difference. So is either that or Neto will play up top or something like that. And it just hasn't worked out for them, because it's obviously a different dynamic.
Yeah.
So
I used to underrate. I mean, I knew Jimenez was a baller, but I didn't know how much he meant to Wolves. Like,
no, Jimenez is
that guy.
Jimenez didn't need to pop. That's the thing people didn't get. Jimenez didn't need to pop. His hold-up play, everything else, it just made sense.
Yeah.
So Jimenez was like the perfect fit for the way Wolves used to play. So
I think he's also affected Adama a bit, because Adama hasn't really been like.
Adama is hot and cold, man. That's the thing. So I'm not really shocked. Even if Jimenez was there, even when Jimenez was there, he wasn't really playing well, to be very honest.
Yeah.
So Adama is just very hot and cold. But yeah, are there any other transfers? Morgan Sanson to Villa. Villa have been balling, and I feel like they're making the right transfers, because Sanson's a baller.
Yeah. He is.
So we'll see for that. But Sanson is actually a baller. And to be fair, I don't know, because for me, it's difficult to really gauge, because I feel like Villa have a lot of. I mean, he's a CM, so he might. Huh?
You're right. They have a lot of people in that area.
Yeah. Again, Douglas Luiz, and both of them are really solid players. Conor Horahan. They have a few players, to be honest, and they play four. They only play 2 CMs. They now bombard you with Bertrand Traore, Oli Watkins, Jack Grealish. No, but competition is important, so maybe he's just trying to make competition.
Yeah.
But Villa have been very impressive. I can't even lie. They've been very impressive. They're 8th now, and they have 2 games in hand.
Exactly.
If they win their 2 games in hand, they'll go to 4th.
Yeah.
So they've been good. This is a team that nearly got relegated last year. That looked like they were meant to get relegated.
They made key signings.
Yeah, that glow up has been unreal. Glow up has been unreal, man. But yeah, I think that's it for transfers. Those are the main transfer rumors or signings that have already gone on. Yeah. But I can just quickly touch on the NBA. Last week we were heavy on the NBA. Like last week's episode was basically the NBA and a sprinkle of ball.
Yeah.
But I think this week could be mostly ball and a sprinkle of the NBA.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's going on in the NBA? I feel like the main thing guys are talking about is the Nets.
That's right. Well, Kyrie's back, so we thank God for that. I think, because last week you guys were talking about the Nets and the potential defensive problems they will have, as well as the offensive balance that they will have with all these three guys. And you guys are spot on, like exactly what is happening. Every big man, so far, every big man that has played them has eaten. Bam.
Because DeAndre Jordan is not a basketball player.
Exactly. I think last night, Bam had 41 points and 9 assists and 5 rebounds. Bam. I mean, Bam is a baller, but like
No, I was about to blast you for that. The way you say bam, I'm like, come
no,
on. To be
Bam
fair,
is,
you expect it. Jimmy has missed what? Because me, I've been suffering. I have Jimmy in my fantasy. I've been suffering. He has missed like 6 games now.
yeah, exactly.
So I'm very aware of that.
Yeah, but Bam is not a 41-point guy. If he'll give you
True.
his ball,
True.
just 8 against. Before that, Vucevic 8. Before that, I think no, but that was Sexton, which I don't know what entered that guy's head. But Drummond and Jared Allen played well against them. So I think the Nets have a problem. They're going to have a problem defensively, even in the East, even getting out of the East, because they have to go through Embiid, and Embiid is regular season now. Embiid is playing wonderful. When he plays against DeAndre Jordan, he will be playing even more wonderful. So
Guys, it's so bad that Jeff Green plays more minutes than DeAndre at center now.
So we'll see how it goes. They'll have the best offense. They have 3 beasts. Harden has been the one, in my opinion, to relax a bit. He hasn't really done himself like that. But we'll see how it goes with them. Aside from that, is there any other team that you think is doing anything? The Lakers and Clippers are doing their thing, playing well.
The funny thing is, it's obviously this season is very different.
Yeah.
So I feel like most teams are going to struggle. But there have been some surprise teams, like Cavs have been a surprise team so far. The Knicks have been a surprise team so far.
Yes. The Jazz. Jazz have
the Jazz have been a surprise team based on how they're a good team, but you didn't expect them to be doing this well.
Yeah.
That type of thing. And obviously some guys are falling hand as well. Like the Raptors are doing terribly.
Yeah.
The Heat have been going through it based off of Jimmy has been gone for a bit now. And they've been struggling without him.
Yeah.
But nobody's really consistent. Like the only consistent teams are Philly, Lakers,
Clippers.
Jazz, and Clippers.
Yeah.
Those are the only 4 consistent teams.
Yeah.
And all the other ones, they're basically like hit or miss. Pacers have been trying, Bucks have been trying as well.
Yeah.
Maybe you can just try and see Nets just to add another not Nets, sorry, Celtics, just add another team. Yeah. But on the whole, most teams are actually struggling based on players will be missing from COVID, or there are more games now and everything. So guys are getting injured a lot. Yeah. There's a lot of knocks and stuff like that. So yeah, but it's going to be interesting, to be honest.
I'm not playing fantasy this year, but I can imagine like it's probably
it's not fun. It's not fun at all. It's not fun. I can't even lie to you. Like, it's messing with me. It's like once I get a player, that's when players going to get injured.
That's crazy.
I've had Kevin Love. Immediately I got Love, he got injured.
Yeah.
And he hasn't played. Love hasn't played for me. A single game. He hasn't played.
Jeez.
I'm just, at least the only thing I can say I'm happy we did is we put the injury slots.
Yeah.
So everyone has one player that they can have injured. So Love has literally just taken over that slot. So basically, anybody else that is injured in my team is just in my team, unless they're not good enough, and then I can drop them to waivers.
Yeah.
Yes, it's quite peak. It's quite peak. But yeah, is there anything else?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah, as you guys know, Again is the one that shalays a lot. So it's when Again is here that the episode will be long. But yeah, do you want to give us an outro?
Yeah, once again, I'm back, and Again will be back next week. Fingers crossed. So
hopefully,
3 of us, the 3 Musketeers, will be back with the energy, and we'll continue to talk about sports, give you information, and you guys just stay safe, Thank you for listening. Keep listening. We'll keep coming. And I'm hearing there's a second wave of this virus all over the world. So people just stay safe and be healthy. Yeah.
All right, nice one, guys. Peace and love. Next week we move.
Yeah.
Safe.